To another episode of FightCast. I'm your host, Darian Terry, and it's about to go down. Dum 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 dum. No, okay, so what's going on in the world today? Well, there's a lot of things actually going on right now inside the fight world. As you know, Conor just went ahead and had his own little press conference over in Manchester. Interview by Ariel Helwani, which was really cool. I actually went ahead and watched a lot of that. This guy's a trip, man. You know what I'm saying? Like what I mean by like a trip, I mean he just goes off on just these rare tandems, and where he's like considers himself to be bigger than the industry of fighting itself. His Instagram post was an epic draw for attention. As that, I think it's definitely reaching. Basically say F the UFC, F Floyd, F boxing, and F you. Pay me. Wow. Definitely a big attention grabber. I don't know if this guy was like abused a lot. Probably not. Probably not. He probably he just craves attention. He just loves attention. He loves attention. But it's at the same time though, it's cool. I like I love attention. Everybody loves attention. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have recognition for the things that you love to do. And you know what I'm saying, it's just his way of showing it. It might be disrespectful to the person that writes your checks, basically for your fights, but he does a really good job of promoting himself. A lot of people can't say that. So he doesn't want to do MMA this year. He wants to go ahead and hold out for the Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight, which is kind of outlandish, just because there's no promotional company will actually go ahead and create that. Now he wants to. Now since he has his whole Mac Life thing going on, basically Conor's whole promotional company. It looks like he's going to try to go ahead and just make something sanctioned through them. He's just he wants to get together badly. He wants that $100 million payout. He wants to go ahead and go big or go home. The guy's actually pretty fucking smart. He's actually pretty fucking smart. And so we'll see what happens to that whole ordeal. MMA world will go on without him for right now. I would love to see him go back. I would love to see him defend his title. I would love to go and see him against a Khabib or against a Tony Ferguson. I think actually stylistically he'd have a worse. His best matchup is Tony Ferguson stylistically. Tony Ferguson is 5'11", almost 6 feet tall. He's taller than him. Conor has trouble with people that are taller than him. People that are shorter than him, he usually just disperses of within the first minute or something else, but people that are taller than him, have more reach than him, could actually take a punch. Tony Ferguson got hit just multiple hardcore times against Rafael Dos Anjos and took it. And so that's the thing, I really think that somebody that's versatile like that, just different. Tony Ferguson is just a different fighter. We'll see exactly how that's going to fare out against Khabib. But I think stylistically, with Conor's about matchups. It's really not about, and he's so good that it's just about matchups. It's about who you match him up with. As you know, Eddie Alvarez was a terrible matchup for a Conor. Conor just rolled right through him. It was like practice. It looked like he was drilling him. So not the best. So it's going to be about matchups for that dude. He's that good. Literally, Conor's that good. Much respect to him. Enough about him. Inside the MMA world is right now, we have UFC Fight Night. February 4th. It's real, bruh. If you didn't know who's headlining the card as of right now, we got Dennis Bermudez. He has his own cooking show, by the way. Pretty cool stuff. Against the Korean Zombie. He's back. Yeah, the Korean Zombie actually went ahead to serve a term inside of his country. They made him go and serve his country. Yeah, so, in Korea, that's what they make you do over there. So he has been gone for the last 2 years doing that kind of ordeal. But now he's back. Korean, here's the thing about Korean Zombie is he really has a zombie-ass chin, and he does some crazy shit. I would like to go ahead and see exactly how this fight goes. They're pitting him up against Dennis Bermudez. Bermudez hits hard as fuck. He's currently ranked number 9. Korean Zombie's ranked number 0. Basically, as of right now, for a return fight, that's a pretty tough return. But I think that Chen Sung Yong will be able to go ahead and handle himself out there. He's fought actually, tougher guys, Jose Aldo's. He should be okay. I mean, it's just a tough fight to come back to into the UFC after you haven't fought in 2 years. But at the same time, though, he signed a contract. So we're going to see exactly how that goes. Dennis Bermudez is 17-5. The Korean Zombie is actually 13-4. And so, yeah, it's a pretty good record matchup. Basically, it looks good on paper. We just haven't seen him fight in a long time. Dennis Bermudez, I know he wants to get back at it because old boy got that nasty knock on him. Little heathen. Little heathen got that nasty knock on him. And it was just the nastiest knee. Dennis Bermudez was winning the fight before that. But Jeremy Stephens hit him with that nasty knee out of nowhere. So, we'll see what happens with that. I want to see that again. That was funny. It wasn't funny. It was just it was breathtaking. Okay, so then we have Alexa Grasso in the co-main event. 9-0 right now, undefeated against Felice Herring, the little bulldog. 11-6 as of right there. This fight's going to be up in the air. Okay, so yeah, because we're definitely going to go ahead and see exactly how this one goes is right here. Okay, Felice Herring not non-ranked as of right now. But she is like a little soldier, so we're going to see exactly what happens with that. A lot of good fights are actually on this card right now. Abel Trujillo actually wrestled Abel Trujillo twice in college. He's 15-6 against James Vick. I was actually on a Twitter handle thing with James Vick because we were talking about Ronda Rousey about to go ahead and return. Not return. It was before she even got knocked out. We ended up being on the same little Twitter conversation. And then all these people were just all trying to rag on James Vick because he said something about Ronda go ahead and just fighting this girl that's 2-0. And of course we're talking about Holly Holmes. She's 2-0 at the time in MMA, and they're like, oh, shut up. Shut up! All defending Rousey, defending her. See, that's the thing. It's so fast how fame fades, based inside this industry. All these people wanted to go ahead and feel, oh, she's the greatest. Oh my goodness. Oh man, no one can beat her. She'd beat the brakes off Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who's 49-0 and fights in a different sport. You guys are just unbelievable. It's just amazing. In the media, it's just the media, literally. And to even bring it, why are you even talking about them in the same conversation? Why are Floyd Mayweather and Ronda Rousey even in the same line of conversation? They're not even in the same sport. And one's a girl and one's a guy. It's stupid. And the girl hasn't even fought anybody. And the guy has 49-0. 49-0. Okay? It's stupid. Anyways, James Vick 9-1. That's gonna be a great test for him, man. Abel's tough as fucking nails. Abel was so tough. Abel's stronger. He's fast. He's explosive. He's quick. Abel's got a lot of natural gifts. This is gonna be a great fight. James Vick is a very tough competitor. I'm gonna have to go with Abel on this one just because Abel be bringing them heats, man. He got that heat in his hands. When you watch Abel fight, I saw his fight against Jamie Varner, for instance, where they were going back and forth and Abel got him. Dude, Abel's just he's nicknamed Killer for a reason. Abel's a tough he's a tough mojo. He's a tough mojo. You just don't want to see him. Right now, Abel is actually riding a 3-fight win streak. Basically, he has beaten Gleason Taibu. And then he's got Tony Sims that he actually got a round 1 submission over January the 2nd, 2016. Last time he fought was in May, and he fought Jordan Rinaldi and got a unanimous decision against him. So yeah, man, this is gonna be quite something. as of right here. He hasn't been the most active, basically, as of right now, with just 2 fights in 2016. And so I'd like to go ahead and see him come back into greatness. And yes, I actually did wrestle Abel twice. He wrestled for William Penn, and I wrestled for Missouri Valley College. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, wrestling him. He was really squirrely. Squirrely dude, man. Really squirrely dude. Yeah, very good fighter now. Yeah, so, oh, yes, now coming in third place on the card. Now, that's going to be the third fight on the card. Okay, I like him. The St. Preux is going to be on here. So he's going against a guy that has a name like a vampire. His name is Vulcan Uzdizmir. Vulcan Uzdizmir. Vulcan Uzdizmir. Crazy, yeah, but I'd like to see that Vince is back in the building. Love his performances. As you know, basically he broke his foot going against John Jones, so it'd be cool to go ahead and see him back in the building. Let me see if he fought since then. I haven't really seen him actually fight a whole bunch since that fight with Jones. He fought John Jones April 23rd, 2016. Then he lost. He lost to Jimmy Manawa. Oh, okay. Lost to Jimmy Manawa on October the 8th. I didn't even see that. Yeah. Second round KO, TKO. Huh. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Okay. But yeah, now he's back into the business world as of right here. And so here's the thing. After that, the fight's kind of like with Hamilton and Fortuna. We got Andrade versus Hill. Jessica Andrade versus Angela Hill. Just saw the interview with Angela Hill, Ariel Wani. Angela Hill, she's pretty tough, man. Actually, let's take a look here. They actually call her Overkill. That's really funny. Angela Hill is actually pretty tough. I want to see exactly what they are looking at. She actually had 2 losses. Where she actually lost to Rose Namajunas and Tesha Torres. Okay, and so basically that, Rose got her pretty good, you know what I'm saying? That was a round 1 submission. But here's the thing. Okay, obviously, she's tough, man. Angela's tough. I would like to go ahead and see her actually face off against Jessica Andrade and have it to be like a damn brawl. She loves to stand, so I'd like to go ahead and see exactly what happens there. Pretty good on her feet. Fox 1's prelims. Oh, yeah, these prelims are actually going to go ahead and have a Adam Milstead, who I really haven't seen fight before. They call him the prototype. He's 8-1, which is really, 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 really good. 75% KOs. Okay, he's going against this guy named Curtis Blades. 6-1 record. And this guy literally has 100% KOs or TKOs. Like, he doesn't go the distance. Yeah, and this dude literally looks like he would be perfect for robbing grocery stores. I hate to say that, but his beard and his physical attributes, they just look it just looks like he could hurt you easily. And he would do something deviant if he didn't fight. Yeah. Check that guy out. Curtis Blades. What a name. They actually call him, his nickname is Razor. Curtis Razor Blades. Like, if there's any greater way to piece together a nickname in fighting. Curtis Razor Blades. Chaz Kelly. Hello, Chaz Kelly. Chaz Kelly be bringing it. Chaz Kelly's he's tough as nails. Going against Chris Grusemacher. 13-1 right now. So you got 13-1 against 16-2. Chaz Kelly had that great submission the last time that he actually walked into the cage. Let me see who he submitted. 5'11", 145 pounds, real wiry dude. Let me see here. Yeah. It was Maximo Blanco. That way he got performance of the night for round 1 submission. They were rolling around on squirrely like, and he just locked some shit in. Real good dude. Real great at submissions. That would be a great prelim fight. I would look for the prelims on that one there. And then I got Ramos versus Tanaka. Mishinori Tanaka. versus Ricardo Ramos. That should be a nice little fight there. And then we got Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres, number 6 right now in the world against Beck Rawlings from Australia. And so, yeah, Tisha Torres. And you see, like, Tisha Torres, she fought on the prelim. And, Heel over there, she fighting on the main card. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, let me see here. With the Tisha Torres one, Tisha Torres actually beat Angela Hill in June 13th of 2015. And so, and she's not fighting on the main card. Okay, so, she's probably a little pissed about that, But, and she did go the distance with Rose Namajunas. And as you know, Rose Namajunas tapped Angela Hill out in the first round. So, yeah, it's, she might be a little salty about that. She didn't get that main card performance. But it happens. It definitely happens. But you know what? I like this card, man. This is coming on February the 4th, Saturday, February the 4th, 2017, coming to you and UFC Fight Night on Fox Sports 1. Okay, I'll be checking in. I'll be tuning in. I'll be go ahead and watching that. Basically, today's Wednesday. Okay, so, obviously that's going to go ahead and be on the February the 4th. That's Saturday, so plenty of time in between then. I want to go ahead and stop on in on next time on a couple cards are actually coming up, because I definitely want to talk about this Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm fight that's going to be coming up, because Rondami, her name, okay, D Rondami is quite the kickboxer. Okay, so this is going to be a real good stand-up brawl as of right now. These are great. This is a great matchup for this new 145-pound crowned weight. Okay, since Chris Cyborg could not go ahead and clear that steroid test. And so, but yeah, it's so crazy because they offered to have her fight in March. In like basically they offered her to go ahead and fight for this belt, and she turned it down twice. Dana White's report. Chris Cyborg was supposed to be facing off for the 145-pound belt. It probably would have been against Holly Holmes, but she turned down twice, talking about I need time for my body to prepare. I need time for my body. She had fought since September. Okay, and so, I'm not trying to go ahead and be like, hey, what's going on? But, you haven't fought since September. Okay, you talking about and this, she was asked this in November, and I don't see, November, December, she got asked, to fight for a title. You talking about in February or March. I mean, you talking about 60 to 90 days. All right, if you can't make 145, she's brought in the UFC to make 135s. Okay, Chris Cyborg. If you can't make 145s in a 90-day turnaround, a 60 to 90-day turnaround, okay, then, yeah. That's basically what Dana was saying, what? And so, yeah, it's definitely understandable. We'll see exactly what happens with that whole steroid thing. I do not understand it myself, but crazy stories. Anyways, we're approaching about 20 minutes into the podcast almost, and so I just want to go ahead and let y'all know that these messages are brought to you by Deary and Terry. They're also brought to you by this mug. I got it at the corner store. It's awesome. 52 ounces of lovely goodness. And, man. Next time, we definitely going to go ahead and talk about Holly Holmes' next bout coming to you, UFC 208, Holmes versus D. Ronda May. Stay tuned for FightCast, the best MMA talk show on the planet. We'll see you later, guys.